Hello. For this session, we're going to be dealing with this age and the age to come. Now, that may seem surprising to you as a topic, but I want to show you how this has developed within Judaism. In the Old Testament, the prophets viewed the future as just an extension of time as it was today. But the problem came when Israel continued to sin. Even after the exile, she continued to sin in many of the same ways. And they became nervous that there was no hope for Israel if this just continued the way it was. So, in the interbiblical period, in apocalyptic Jewish literature, there was progressive revelation about a new idea. Now, it began in three interbiblical Jewish apocalyptic books. It began in 1st Enoch, 4th Ezra, and 2nd Baruch. Now, this was picked up by Jesus himself and made into what I think is a New Testament understanding of the ages. So let me kind of do a graphic with you. The Jews saw two ages. They saw a current evil age beginning in Genesis 3 and running until God sent his Messiah into time to set up a new age of righteousness, a new age of the Spirit. Now, these two ages are the way the Old Testament prophets begin to view time, eternity, in these two ages. But the problem is that Jesus came twice. He came first as the suffering servant. He came as on the colt of a donkey of Zechariah. He came as the wounded shepherd of Zechariah. He came in the Isaiah 53 model. But the Jews were expecting him as a judge, a conqueror, the warrior on a white horse. Well, how do we deal with these two different presentations of the coming of Jesus? Well, these ages have been overlapped. And from the incarnation of Jesus as the suffering servant, you might want to see John 3:17 and following as a beautiful example of that. He came as Savior. He's coming back as judge. I often tell people, first time he came on the colt of a donkey. The second time he comes, he's going to come on the white charger. It's best to know him now before you see him with a two-edged sword coming out of his mouth on a white charger as the judge of God. So I assume to you that these two ages are very, very important. For this reason, people are always asking me, when are the latter days? How long is the last days? Well, that's what we don't know. But I would say biblically, the last days begin with the incarnation in Bethlehem, and the last days end with the second coming. Now you say, Bob, it's been over 2,000 years. I know that. None of us expected this delay. The soon, very soon of Revelation must be balanced with the delayed second coming of 2 Thessalonians 2. There are some things that must happen first. So I would say to you, we have been in the last days for a long time. Just one brief point of personal emphasis. The second coming is a hope of every generation, but the reality of just one. Personally, I have stopped praying for the second coming in my lifetime because the second coming for me will be wonderful. But the church has done such a poor job of evangelizing the world that when Jesus comes, it's over for the lost. And I'm really praying, Jesus, give us a little more time to do what you called us to do. Jesus, let us bring a few more until the perfect number of Gentiles, Romans 9 through 11, come in. So this age and the age to come, it's been 2,000 years. He's coming soon. It's best to live ready. God bless you. I hope you'll look at these notes for a full and logical presentation. I've given you all the text in Jesus, all the text in Paul, and all the text in Hebrews that talk about this age and the age to come. I've enjoyed being with you. God bless you.